From WFAA, this is Good Morning Texas.
Got probiotics? Researchers are finding that the beneficial bacteria helps our bodies better absorb the calcium we consume. Tomorrow's World Osteoporosis Day, making this a great time to talk about probiotics. Marty Whitkin is here as a certified clinical nutrition, an author, and the host of the Healthy by Nature radio show. Good to meet you. Good to see you this morning.
Very nice to be here.
So, explain, even with our high consumption of dairy products, the United States has an incredibly high incidence of osteoporosis.
Very odd. We have the highest intake of calcium on the planet and the highest incidence of osteoporosis, which would seem, kind of hard to believe, but it's two major factors. One, failure to absorb the calcium. Part of that is that we've got supplements that are more like rocks, ground up rocks, and that's what they use sometimes in fortification. But a bigger problem is absorbing it and then having to go into bone spurs or kidney stones or hardening of the arteries instead of into the bones.
So going places we don't want it to go.
Absolutely. And that has a lot to do with not having the other 16 nutrients it takes to make bone, and that's vitamins like D and K, but also minerals. There are a variety of minerals like magnesium, particularly manganese and zinc, not having those absorbed in the mix as well. And then nobody ever thinks about their friendly bacteria as having anything to do with bone, but that's a big issue.
Well, so the probiotics, which is a buzzword that all of us have been hearing for some time now in the world, a lot of marketing about it, but those are something that can help our body absorb all of those additional elements we need, as well as the calcium, to help build bone and all of the other body functions that we need to achieve.
Well, absolutely. They help break the food down, for starters, and then they keep the lining of the intestinal tract healthy. And they do a number of things to help us absorb the nutrients and get them kind of packaged in the way so that they can go where they're supposed to. It probably surprised a lot of viewers to know that they also make vitamins. They make one of the vitamins.
Really?
A lot of them. One in particular that's of interest is vitamin K, which has the role of keeping calcium going into the bones instead of into the arteries. And it's made by the friendly bacteria.
So if people are taking their, their scoop of live culture yogurt in the morning and thinking that they're achieving their goal, that is, in your opinion, not enough?
Not enough for two reasons. There's only one organism in there and it's fleeting, and those products usually have either a lot of sugar, which works to build up the bad guys in the intestinal tract, or they've got an ingredient that's an artificial sweetener that's been shown to kill friendly bacteria. Well,
you don't work for them, but you're here because you're talking about Dr. O'Hara's probiotics, which there have been a lot of testing that's just come out now about the effectiveness and the effect that they can have on your system.
I was really impressed with this study. It was a fairly large study, men and women from ages 70 down to 20, and the women experienced a 32% increase in the health of their bones, and the men 22%. That's pretty significant.
So it's like a health insurance for your body by having this team of bacteria working in your system.
That's a wonderful way to put it. You get a lot of fringe benefits too.
All right, well, we appreciate you very much for stopping in and talking with us about it. Again, if you would like some more information about Dr. O'Hara's probiotics, log on to essentialformulas.com. Also, become Dr. O'Hara's friend on Facebook and post that you saw Marty on GMT. You'll automatically win a copy of Boost Your Health with Bacteria and this month's supply of probiotics. So you can also find out more about Marty at radiomarty.com. She's got a free newsletter, and you can also listen to her Healthy by Nature radio show on KWRD 100.7 and XM 170.